You guys doing?
Are you more of like a towel waver at events, sporting events?
I'm more a screamer.
Screamer.
Yeah. I don't make noises. I just let my vocal cords break.
Same.
I was about to do a demonstration, but
That
again,
might be too loud. I would say
Yeah.
don't. Not. I think production would.
I mean, I'm not allowed to do
want their ears blown
anything.
out.
Like, production always just tells me, don't do it, don't do this, don't do that. Reminds me of my ex-girlfriend, man. But it's,
Okay.
30 seconds to battle.
that is also true. In case you guys didn't know, our producer has won Mr. Romania many times.
He has. That is true.
He is so handsome, actually.
Do we start a fight between all of production and say he's the most handsome on production?
No, I'm not going to comment on that. You can start a fight.
Yeah.
Go. Do it.
He's the most handsome on production.
Out of all of them.
The
All
battle
of
Okay.
begins.
I'm sure he'll give you a raise. That's the triple bounty rune special. Coming in for RNG.
How much percentage-wise do you think bounty runes make a difference?
Percentage-wise, in terms of...
So let's say the game's 50-50.
Oh. You mean
How
all
mu-
bounty runes or at the beginning?
Just the beginning right there. Does it become like 55-45, or is it just like a
Yeah, I mean, it
51-49?
matters quite a bit for lanes, because it's 1 CS in every lane that you get that the enemy doesn't get, so it's basically 2 CS, which can be quite important for like bottle timings. Maybe you get that minute 2 bottle,
Okay.
and the other guy doesn't because of it. You know, it's small things that can make Dota, that can make you win or lose Dota. So.
I'm really worried about that.
I'm really worried about you. I can tell in his voice that he's very worried about me. And he's not the only person to tell me that daily.
So Felix on this Lion, we've seen a lot of Lion this season. Seems like it's probably the most popular support at the moment.
Yeah, well, one of them at least.
Yeah.
Like the instant initiation, I mean, we've seen this the major that won them a couple of games. Well, IG, rather. And they pick it every game. They either pick Shaman or Lion, just for the instant hacks.
You knew what I was going to say next.
Of course. I know you very well.
Yeah. At this point.
But it's a very strong tool, especially against a no-safe lineup like the Dire. If you can get a Hex on the Void, you can burn all his mana with Anti-Mage, he suddenly can't Chronosphere anymore, and you can just win a fight back on the back of that. I am taking a lot of damage down there. Took a fight he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
There's still 2 range heroes. Ooh, faces Void in
He's
trouble.
dead.
Ame.
Getting caught. Earth Spike being enough damage there to get the kill.
And we can see again why this line hero is so popular. It's a good, like, 3.5 seconds disable at just level 2. Like, no other hero does that. Unless you're getting hit by a Mirana arrow.
Yeah. Which is a skill shot.
Yeah. Not a targeted hex.
It's really tough. It just dealing with this Lion, but I don't know. I guess he gets caught a little bit too far out by himself. Not really having too much deterrent from his support in terms of the Enchantress at the moment. Oh, God King just blinking away, but they do end the Fire Snap Cookie on a super.
And he's fighting back, actually. He has 10-1 charges. And he's salving up the Anti-Mage. I love the Sentry Ward battle everywhere. There's 2 sentries on top from Dire, 2 sentries on the bottom from Dire, and they just de-warded themselves just to be able to pull the camp. I thought I was stupid for doing that, like putting a sentry right in the middle, because I'm too lazy to do the research on how to de-ward properly. I put it in the middle, cover all the spots, and then deny it.
Right.
But apparently it's a pro strategy too. I was ahead of the curve, because I was bad. But sometimes being bad means you're good.
So I'm good.
I said sometimes.
Oh. Okay. Fair point, fair point. They get the ensnare out onto the line, but it's not really going to get them a kill or anything like that. It's just more harassment coming in from Y, who gets ripped apart thanks to
level
the
2
Whirling
impale.
Death. And yeah, they've got the stun. They'll get the kill. That's another kill in this top lane for RNG.
They actually need to be careful here. Like, they're bleeding away kills where they shouldn't. This is a purely farm lane, and they shouldn't have too many problems with farming away here on this Faces Void. These 2 deaths are pretty unnecessary.
So it gives RNG a little bit of a lead.
Radiant structures are Fortified.
Yep.
We'll see how LGD kind of respond to this. I think this is, you know, I do really like the draft for RNG. It's just a question of whether or not they can pull it off. Like, I would say if you took the team names away, I probably would have went with RNG's draft.
Well, even though they didn't, I went with RNG's draft. So hopefully they did not disappoint me, because everybody knows that I have complete control over all DPC points.
True.
You make me mad, you're gone, potentially.
So you could actually give me an invite to play at TI.
Easily.
But
But am I crazy enough to do that?
Yes. Because I get last place anyway.
I mean, that's why I don't know if I want to do that. I've had enough last places in my life, man.
So, bottom lane's pretty basic at the moment.
Yep, AM finally picked up his Ring of Health, so he should be able to sustain himself just fine down there. And Void is struggling quite a bit. Only 800 net worth. Also waiting for the first rotation from the mid lane. Is it going to be Tiny? Is it going to be Puck?
You'd expect it to be Puck, right?
Yeah.
Because
Maybe
his
Tiny with a
mobility
good
is much
rune.
better.
Yeah. At minute 6, like whoever finds a rune, if it's a good one, I'm sure we'll see a rotation straight away.
For Tiny, you probably want haste.
Haste or Invis. Probably the same for Puck. Maybe Arcane is good.
Yeah.
And he's DPing bottom online right now. They want to set up a kill on the DP. If he gets disrupted, he's dead.
Snapfire moving over to the left. Super spotting that. Chasing. Kind of
Giving
getting
it away,
sidetracked
maybe.
a little bit. But now Faith Beyond's in trouble. Blink forward. And Felix looking to get the Hex. Should be able to land the stun afterwards.
12 one
Snapfire
charges.
comes back. Will matter. Fire Snap Cookie. Little Shredder. Crypt Swarm. Felix, he's low, but the disruption's there. Faith Beyond. He sits with no health, and now he's dead. Godkin getting the kill, and Jin-Q forced back no mana now.
Massive misjudgment here from Faith Beyond. He thought he could just leech through, get the kill. Instead, he dies and doesn't get the kill. Opens up the Void top lane, though. It's a level 2 bash.
And they've
One
got the stun
bash.
from the Centaur.
2 bash.
Can they get another one?
One more could maybe seal the deal. Couldn't quite get it. But this is the stuff they needed to do. Like force the line away from that lane. Make sure the Void can get a little bit of farm. And Puck is now going to the base.
Dire's middle tower is
Wouldn't be
under
surprised if
attack.
he just TP's top and tries to kill this Void.
Flyby's in here with a little bit of health, but should be A-okay regardless.
It's ping back middle. Well, that's boring.
Nothing to say wanting that early Blink Dagger. He's at 1,200 gold, so we'll see how quickly he gets that Blink Dagger and how quickly he can start to move around the map.
Yep. We might also not see him rotate at all until he has a Blink Dagger or double neutral item drop from 3 creeps. That's pretty good RNG right there.
Fairy's Trinket, Ironwood Tree.
Yep. Tree probably gonna go to the Void. And DP went Falcon Blade first. We've seen it a couple of times.
Is this what you want, though? Not like
Not the biggest fan
Fuels?
personally. Like there are other survivability items that make more sense in my opinion, like Hood,
Right.
almost the same price. It's just nice to sustain yourself on lane with like mana regen and stuff. But in the grand scheme of things, it's probably not as a value.
Like, do you really need that damage? The mana regen, like you said, is okay. The health is okay. Earth Spike, Chakram with the Timber Chain. A lot of damage being done here onto this Void. He'll time walk it off.
And Tiny is in trouble as well in the mid lane.
And they've got the Dream Coil down. They're doing a lot of damage. They've got the Silence. Nothing to say. He ends up dropping.
Q has 6 stick
Oh,
charges.
and they still
get the
killed
Void
Void.
as well. And he used
And he
Chrono Sphere too.
chronoed for it.
No mana on the Timber to TP out though, so he should be dying here. But this leaves AM to complete free farm now. This is exactly what RNG wanted. Perfect case scenario. Tiny died, delayed his Blink Dagger, and Void dying once more. He doesn't even have threats yet.
I can't believe that. I didn't see it because I was looking over mid, but I mean, I was really shocked to see that he died up in the top lane.
I also didn't quite catch it, gotta be honest. Didn't think he would die there.
No, because I thought he just got away.
Yeah, but again, choosing to not max the time walk, and this time around has killed him like twice already.
Stack here for nothing to say.
Yep, he's gonna have his blink dagger after that one.
Yeah. So at least that feels good.
It does. He has it right now, picks it up. I have a smoke as well on the Snapfire. And also level 6 on Snapfire, really early level 6. Like a Kisses, tiny initiation combo should kill just about anybody. Maybe even his anti-mage. Shadow Demon TPing top. Puck also is top. The coil to void again.
Time dilation, silencing from the Death Prophet. Do they have enough here to maybe turn this one around? Puck doing a lot of damage. Timber Chain forward. Ame surviving. Nature's Attendants healing him up. Mortimer's Kisses on a D-Stones. Shadow Poison not really landing, and the Earth Spike hits in onto the Enchantress. They do save the Void. That's pretty massive to just save him.
Yeah, I thought he was dead there for sure. But quickly switched his threats to strength. Had a good stick as well. And ended up not dying. Lion was not in range for the finger, unfortunately. He came in a little bit late. Because if he's there, Void is dead 100%.
Yeah.
Snapfire tiny smoking up, they're making their way to the anti-mage. If
Can
they
they
catch
kill
him, he's
it?
dead.
Can they kill him, though?
Yeah, with Shredder, with combo, he should be dead. There's a lot of physical damage coming out. But God King, he's smelling something. Strength threats, now it's going to be a tough kill. If he stays on strength threats, he should be fine. Double damage tiny though.
Avalanche, toss. Oh, the cookie went perfect.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously felt something because he went strength threats, but didn't expect the DD. Maybe didn't expect the execution that would come out from them.
Yeah, that was a perfect setup.
Yep. But once more, this aim. Now dead. If he didn't die there, he would be so far ahead of the Void. He still is. But this Void has a somewhat of a chance to catch back up now, thanks to that kill.
Yeah, he's going into the Maelstrom. But you're dealing with an AM that's going to have a Battle Fury relatively soon.
It's not going to be an easy game for this Void.
Although I say relatively soon, if LGD could take this tower, move mid, take that tower, start to invade the jungle, they can make things a lot more difficult for this anti-mage. So he's had a good start, but the question is maintaining it. Puck coming in, has Dream Coil.
That's a Death Prophet TP though. He has Exorcism. Flyby on the run.
Blink Dagger is available.
Blink
For
in
nothing
one.
to say.
Avalanche as well.
Dream Coil used, Puck with the silence. Nothing to say, looking for a moment that maybe he can jump in.
But where's the follow-up?
Yeah, it's Dream Coil defensively almost.
It's like the second coil where we have seen
No results.
No follow-up really. Or mid lane.
Anti-mage again.
He's on strength threats though.
Give it a shot. Avalanche comes in, toss up into the air. I don't think they have the damage, although it was close.
They did make him very low though. So now he can't farm jungle as efficiently as he wanted to. But Lion is doing a good thing for him. He's pulling back the lane, giving him free access to the lane after that.
Right.
And they haven't used the Chronosphere offensively yet. It's been off cooldown for quite a while. And the first Chrono we saw was him trying to survive, but still died.
Yeah, I'm not really certain about that one. That one felt very odd. I think also due to the fact that we just didn't really spot it immediately, knowing if it was defensive or offensive. But in a spot like that, you got to assume it's defensive, right?
Yeah, 100%. Now one Claymore away from his Battle Fury. How's Void looking? 1,000 gold away from his Maelstrom. And another smoke up. Sync you and nothing to say again.
They're coming around the back of a smoked RNG. Blink. Oh, avoiding most of the avalanche, but they've got the little shredder. Dream Coil down on a 2. Almost getting the kill there, and he blinks in. Finger used. Now Mana Void. They've used a lot here to get the kill on the Tiny, but now God King, he needs to run. The impetus. It's enough damage. Mortimer's Kiss is coming out, but they get the kill on a Jinkyu. 2 for 1, but that's a big kill getting God King. Exorcism, Ame in with the time dilation. Flyby slowed up with the enchant. They should have this kill, and it's another kill with the impetus shots coming through from Y. This Enchantress doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, he maxed impetus again. We have seen him do that, I think, the other time as well. And he has been the main damage this team fight.
And he started 0-2-1.
Yeah, I gotta admit though, like as soon as he blinked in, I was like, whoa, you blinked in. Like, that was not a good blink in. Put him in a really bad position. He ends up dying for it as well. All you want to do at this point is just farm. They have a Chronosphere for him.
is under attack.
Oh boy. It flashed before my eyes. The blink out and the
Radiant's
missed
top
Chrono.
tower is under attack.
I don't think they would have had the damage just with the Eng and Void. They probably needed the DP silence on top of that. And she wasn't quite in range. But then IM died again. His game is slowing down massively. And Void is now almost on par with him.
And that's
farm.
the thing. We talked about it just a moment ago. If you're able to take down the bottom tower, you mess up his lane, he moves in, and you can kind of invade the jungle. It makes his life a little bit more difficult. But he made his life more difficult himself, too, going into that fight.
Yeah. This is like a trap a lot of AM players fall into where they're like, yeah, I'm actually pretty strong right now, I want to fight. Then they blink in, they die, the entire game just gets slowed down by so much. Because every death on a hero like AM sets you back so much. He would have had his Battle Fury like 2 minutes ago if he didn't die twice.
Yeah.
Which then, of course, leads to like a Manta or Saint Jasha at like minutes 16, 17.
Radiant's
This is how you
allows-
snowball out of control.
And that allows Void to catch up because now he's going to have his Maelstrom.
AM is still going to outfarm him, but he should have been ahead much more than he is.
I want to say God King, even on an anti-mage at some point, was going like Battle Fury, Sanjin Yasha, disassembling the Sanjin Yasha in a Manta,
Yep.
and Halberd.
That was the very old build. It's not as viable anymore because Halberd is very expensive now.
I wonder if he does it, though.
is under
I
attack.
don't think he will,
I'm also kind of intrigued to see what item building
but
goes
that's
for.
like his favorite thing to do.
He's going to have his Battle Fury after this camp, finally. And then we have to see what items he goes next. Diving the
you.
Snapfire.
Yeah, it's extreme cool for the Snapfire, who right now is surviving. They got the silence on a flyby. He's gonna survive.
Where's the
They
follow-up
don't
again?
even get the kill. They've got a first hit bash coming out of the flyby. Another bash with the little shredder. Time walk, Chrono committed. There go the kisses and the finger. Finally the kill on a Jinku, but that doesn't feel worth it, especially with nothing to say getting the kill on a super.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I really don't know where the
Felix?
follow-up is. Maybe Impale TP?
First hit bash. He hasn't hit yet, so still technically not a first hit bash. Oh, first hit bash. There it is. Of course he gets it.
I wonder why he was waiting for so long. I think I would have tried to Impale TP straight away.
Oh, yeah. Now the team caught up with you.
Yeah. And then he did it like 10 seconds later. At least God King had some space to farm. But yeah, his itemization is going to be very important. Is he going to itemize tanky, or does he want to build more into like an assassination kind of build where you kill the backline?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
1K lead.
This was the third coil now, I believe.
That
where
really
there's
didn't-
just no follow-up.
They play it weird. They played that weird, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I thought the guy was dead for sure. And then they just didn't commit.
The rotations, I will say, from LGD to help out Snapfire, were good because they got the silence coming in from the Death Prophet. That makes it really hard for Timber to really output that damage.
They were good
But-
and fast.
Yeah, and then Puck didn't really follow up with the kill anyway.
No, Puck was scared of going in.
Yeah.
Like, if that orb hits, he's dead. Oh, dude,
Avalanche
the
tossing the
damage!
Impetus again. Dream Coil. Let's see if this turns into anything. Fire Snap Cookie aggressively. That might lead to Jinkyu's death. Earth Spike comes in. There's the Waiting Rift to finish him off.
Oh, why knows no chill? He's actually going in. Oh, he was about to slow him. Why gotta... He's gonna relax a bit. Like, put a leash on that guy. He's insane right now. He's dealing so much damage in these fights.
Yeah.
He's even hitting with Agi Treads just to get more attack speed in. What a Chad.
Can we have a carry? Yeah, we have a carry at home. Why? On the Enchantress, just throwing infinite shots.
Yeah, Ahmed's like, thanks, bro. I'll be farming over here.
I guess all 5. You got it. Silence onto the Puck, Avalanche toss, and they've got the little shredder. Do they have the damage? Can they catch up
so
with him?
close.
Mortimer's kisses! Oh, the first one hits.
That was a headshot.
GQ was ready for it, yeah. Oh, baby, a triple. Just that famous montage. That was a really good shot.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
I would have missed.
I know. That's what I'm talking about myself.
No, no. I was talking about myself. Why gets hit with that Earth Spike?
They have a ward there, so why
He actually
might...
hasn't taken any in Untouchable either.
That might actually kill him here now.
Yeah,
He's dead.
he's dead. That's why you need Untouchable. Granted, I don't think he survives there anyway.
He doesn't. That's much magic damage coming out. He's going to the Manta on AM, which is more of the assassination kind of build.
Radiant's top tower
Maybe
is
into his
under
Guardi
attack.
after. We'll have to see
Dire's middle tower
what he
is under
prioritizes.
attack.
Abyssal Blade has been falling out of favor ever since that nerf. The biggest reason is because people can't really...
Radiant's
They've been
top
spoiled by it, you know? Did you get this free blink? And then they take it away and they're like, "Ah, man, I just can't Abyssal anyone anymore. I'm not in range. What do I do?"
Yeah, it was pretty strong. Like, that was a really strong item.
Yeah.
There's no reason it should have been a jumping Abyssal.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, you spoiled them so much that now they will never buy it again. I mean, rarely.
It is expensive for what it does now without that jump forward, right?
Yeah. So I wonder if they should add something else to it. Like, after you usually have some damage reduction, top lane should be
Sync
dead on sync Q. That's a
Okay,
finger.
okay.
Radiant's top tower
What do you think would be a good addition to it? Like, after you blink in, you have like a certain amount of damage reduction, maybe. Or something like that.
Well, it's lockdown.
Yeah. Like, I feel the damage reduction would go hand in hand with this tankability
We
stats.
don't- Dota doesn't really have like a bleed mechanic, right?
No.
Because I was gonna say, Abyssal hits you and opens up wounds to cause bleed, which would be a mechanic. That
I
you add to the
mean,
game.
we had Sage back then that maimed you.
Yeah, and then they took that out.
Yeah. Which made me pretty sad, but...
I think a bleed mechanic would be kind of cool.
bottom tower is under attack.
But I feel like Abyssal Blade needs something extra. Like, you take such a big thing away from it, but you didn't really give it anything, you know?
Yeah.
Like, usually Iceberg, what he does is, like, he takes and he gives, but this time he just took.
Radiant's
I guess he made it 100 gold cheaper, but can you really warrant that?
Radiant's bottom
100
tower
gold
is under
and a
attack.
7k item is still...
Dire's top tower is under
Am
attack.
I talking BS here? A 6k item.
Yeah, 7k. It's not Wind Waker. Blink forward, silence out on the Timber. With the Exorcism going, this is a pretty aggressive move, and they really need to make it work. Avalanche Toss comes out into Super, needs one more right click. Nothing to say, gets the kill. They still want more than this, but you can't really catch Flyby. He's just able to Timber Chain away, and they don't really have a lot of time left on the Exorcism to say, go for Roche.
He's actually very rich on the Tiny. He was at the top of the network for the longest time. Now AM finally overtook him. But yeah, the Void also farming very well for his item build.
Can't go in Satanic.
Just pure frontline, pure fight. Like, they really need a guy that goes in and just gives his team information. It could be the Enchantress, but it could also be the Void. They have a Chronosphere down here on the AM. He blinked forward. Time dilation. No
Time
Manta.
dilation, Chrono, just on the edge.
He's dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, they got the silence, and
Wait, is he dead?
He's not dead just yet. They landed the Earth Spike. They have the Hex. Oh, the Bash! Gets the Bash.
Oh,
Felix dead
man.
too. Mortimer's Kiss is flying in.
Typical.
And
And
then
Super
nothing to
dies, too.
say gets Super, who's not even near that fight. He's just kind of like picking on me.
I actually wonder if he lives if he doesn't get bashed there. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think he was about to blink.
Ame's had first hit bashes every time he needed them. Got the one in the Lion. Got them all in the last game as well.
I mean, even against the Timber, he canceled his chain like twice with it. Like,
Yeah.
how do you bash like that, man?
Radiant's bottom tower
It's like on command, pretty much.
He's bashing at a, 24% chance, quite high.
Except when he needs it, then it's 100%.
Yeah.
And his AM's game is pretty rough at this point. He
I'm
will
not-
finish his Manta, but like, he should have had these two items at a minute 18.
Yeah. He's about 4 or 5 minutes behind the trend at the moment.
Yeah.
Manta picked up though.
Like, his timing is a lot slower than usual. And really, when you pick AM, you need to be ahead of these heroes. That's what you pick it for. Smoked up. Oh, missed blink from Felix Xiaoba here. And it's a botched smoke.
So now Enchantress has the untouchable going drums.
Pure attack speed. AM is actually frontlining and attacking the tower.
He's silenced. He could have been in a little bit of trouble if he wasn't too careful there. They're going to try and go in. Jin-Q hit with the Dream Coil, but this is only just the Snapfire that's going to get harassed by the Dream Coil. He's not even dead yet. Earthspike comes through, though, on a Faith Beyond. They'll get the kill, taking out this Death Prophet. Right clicks on a flyby, doing a lot of damage, minus armor and the impetus. He's down to about half health. They just can't kill this Timber, and the Mortimer's Kisses is in artillery for defense.
Yep. They might still be looking to reinitiate here once more. The Tiny. Here's BKB, though.
Everybody's committing on him. Pops the BKB, just turns. Avalanche, toss. First spike in.
Thank you, very
and
brave.
Yeah, that's trying to pincer and not working out. Now maybe leaving the rest of the team in a bad spot. Illusory Orb, jaunting to it. They've got the Hex, and they'll lose another. LGD, all of a sudden, give up a couple of kills that maybe they didn't need to. Nothing to say. He's lucky to be in the trees at the moment.
Is under attack.
No, you
No,
say
just blink out.
pincer, but
Yeah.
the only got a pincer was himself. Like, I don't know what he was thinking there. He's like running in with his barrage. And he's like, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Dire's bottom tower.
Aghanim Scepter queued up on AM. What?
Dire's bottom
All right.
tower has fallen.
I'm ready to see it. I don't think it's great. It's like a 6 seconds duration illusion. But
Drain the mana.
maybe God King knows something that I don't. I'm always happy to learn. As always, either you learn that it's really good or that you should never build it.
There's only one way to do that.
Gotta do it in a game that could mean that you get relegated.
Yeah, high stakes here. Earlier in the season, I feel like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you do it like day one. Ah, okay, guys, sorry. I messed up. Do it in the last week. We get relegated. It's like, okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to. I just had this cool build.
He's only 900 gold away from it. Or 1,000, sorry. Do the math wrong.
He also didn't build a magic wand. I'm deeply disappointed.
Sadness.
Do you know my view on magic wand? Let's do the magic wand check, actually. Puck
Dire are
doesn't have one. Timber has one. Lion has one. Shadow Shaman. Shadow Demon, yep. Void, okay, has one too.
Everybody on LGD does.
So it's 8 out of 10
Avalanche and Felix, little Shredder coming in. They've got the toss
players.
on the tree.
It just looks so dumb how it's homing after you. There's nothing you can do. Chrono
Going
on
to
the
smoke, then now they're going to Chrono. They'll go for the puck. Does he have the right click
Where's
damage?
his
Time
damage?
dilation, disruption, all coming through. A lot of damage done on the Ame. And now,
But that's a waste of chrono.
D-Stones. He's out. Okay.
Super bash.
First hit bash? No.
Oh, not this time.
Not when it needed it most.
Oh, the luck is eluding him. We're seeing the change of pace here. Oh, they're smoking directly on the aim. He's one component away. Okay, they're going. Too bad. He could have died there. He could have died there. If he hits those ancients, he's dead. But he smelled it out. He was like, what's that, a smoke?
Yeah, but now you use Chrono. Like,
But you still got the free Roche, so the Void is still going to be a very strong fighter.
yeah. Lotus Orb tossed up into the air. Not automatic to work with here for Flyby. Felix coming over, but a two-man silence. Nothing to say onto the back lines. Looking to kill off these supports. Down goes Super and Felix. Ame going after Flyby. They've got the Exorcism right on him. And the Fire Snap Cookie, but God King comes in. Mana Void used. Doesn't do much of anything.
With the Aghanim
They
Scepter,
get the
wow.
kill onto Flyby. They'll take out the Timber. And God King forced to leave.
Yeah, this Aghanim Scepter is pretty trash.
You know, we haven't seen a lot of it yet.
Well, he's silence. He has no manta. It's a 6-second silence. He's just walking it off, though.
He's not using it off cooldown when they're near him.
I mean, I wouldn't either.
It's 50 mana. 50 mana, it's nothing.
So how long does it last? For 7 seconds. Wow. Value. It's like a third of the time a Mantis illusion lasts. And it only costs the same amount of money.
tower is under attack.
No problem. To be fair, it can cast Counterspell. That is pretty massive. Except there's no spells to counterspell this game. Like, 0. A Spirit Siphon, I guess. Or Enchant. Ooh.
Yeah.
Scary. I actually can't believe he went for this build. Like, usually we see Aim's build Scepter at like, I just blew up the Lion.
Yeah, Felix dead again.
Oh, he
God
used
King
it.
thinking about going back in.
and just stole it.
Oh, so you basically paid 4,200 gold to get your illusion stolen. Bash is coming through. They've got the Silence, Dream Coil onto 2, Silence out onto Faith Beyond with the Dagon, the Chakram, the Shadow Poison, and they'll get the kill on a Faith Beyond and, well, take out the Death Prophet.
There's Chrono available now. Just came off cooldown. Aim.
Using it again. Gets stolen.
It's so bad. Oh my god.
How much you're enjoying this.
I mean, what is this? He's like, yo guys, I got this really good idea. I'm casting my illusion. And then Ench takes it from me. What do you guys think about that? Yeah. Sounds good.
I guess Ench needs an Octarine core now, so he can use it whenever, use enchant anytime Anti-Mage uses the Blink Fragment. Well, it's not a 20-second
the cooldown is shorter on enchant than it is on fragment. As I said before,
that's 4,200 gold.
Usually we see it built as like the last item.
Going in, and they'll get the kill on a Y. Flyby losing his courier. Disruption, that's through on a Felix, I believe. Timber Chain forward. God King focusing his attention on the Jin Q. They've got this Timber. Chrono, he's locked in the air. That's interesting. I don't know if you can hit the man, but he comes back down to earth. D-Stone's dead as well. Felix and D-Stone's both die. Flyby tossed up where he used to be when that Chrono was keeping him up in the air.
We were missing a little bit of hype on the Chrono there, but, you know, it was a really good Chrono. Well done by him. It's just, I don't know what RNG actually can do this game now. Like, this aim itemization, he has no damage. He has, like, nothing, actually. I'm really curious, like, what is it about? I'm kind of sad I can't interview him. I'm like, so, yo, bro,
Ags.
What do you think, man?
4,200 gold for an illusion.
That Ench steals from you. They did get the kill on the Ench right away, and Death Prophet was dead. But it's Void. Satanic, Saint Joshua, Aegis. You can't kill him. Perfect Chrono here as well. Super well done.
Yeah, and you know, they've got the damage from the Mortimer's Kisses coming in.
Yep. Like, you know...
Oh, Timber gets bashed as he's Timber Chinning again.
How I asked you if he's gonna go Assassination or Tank? He just went like the good old... I'm not gonna do either of that. I'm gonna go Aghanim Scepter.
Well, he's going Butterfly now.
Oh, okay. So is the Void, though. And once that's online, you're not killing that guy.
And the illusion just misses.
If it doesn't get taken over by Ench first. Maybe the plan is that...
You're forcing Ench to use Enchant.
Yeah, and then you counter spell because it works on an illusion too, and then he slows himself. Wow.
Or he becomes a Radiant hero.
That only works if it's an illusion, though.
He's... Oh. Yeah. Well. You know, it'd be cool.
That would be
if
really
you could
cool.
take over heroes.
But as I said, like, it's good against heroes like Lion and stuff, where you can like actively use it to deflect impales, like Sand King and stuff like that. Because you can just let it blink in and stun them, right? But in a game like this,
Avalanche
Flyby again.
Flyby caught,
He's getting blown
bashes
up.
out. Yeah, he bashed like 100 times.
And he used Exorcism, so they want to go high ground here. They do have a glyph available. Half duration gone already. But I don't know what's going to stop them here. He's actually going E-Blade now on AM.
Dagon 4. On the puck.
Yeah, E-Blade Dagon, maybe they can combo something. Oh, this tower is just gone.
Tiny hits it hard.
Yeah, and DP too.
Yeah.
And Shredder. I just realized Syncue is higher level than his Death Prophet.
It's one set of racks,
What a
and
madman.
they'll get the tier 3 over bottom.
All right, AM.
Exorcism runs
What
out.
you got? Oh, he's split pushing base. Never mind. Well, you
Do
lost
they
two
really
sides.
care about that?
No.
Or Spike, Dream Coil. It's on to 3. They've got the silences. Nothing to say. Blinks forward and throws an avalanche out. That doesn't land.
He finally got a tower down.
Okay.
Hitting the Rex.
I think they're fake backing. Do they care about the racks enough?
I'm surprised he didn't use his illusion to kind of hit the Rex as well, because it does hit creeps in buildings too. His Aghanim's illusion, sorry, did last for a third of the duration of a Manta.
They have Chrono up. You need to be careful if you're RNG.
He's getting kissed, but a lion doesn't mind that, of course. They're very friendly animals. Please don't kiss a lion. Unless
Don't want your face
supervisors are
ripped
there.
off. Tiny going Daedalus, picks up the Crystallis.
I don't know what this kind of AM build is. Battle Fury, Manta, Aghanim's, and E-Blade. Alright. I'm trying to make sense of it. I just can't.
Just watching you move your entire body trying to figure out what's going on with that build.
I'm wondering if his team is on board with this stuff. He's like, yeah, you do you, bro.
They just see Ags pop up on the side.
Wait, did you
They're
buy that?
looking down at him because it's on land.
Yeah. The entire team stops moving.
Smoke used here by nothing to say. And the side of LGD.
His Tiny is massive still. Highest net worth. He never fell off. Shot now, mini crit.
Tower is under attack.
If they reach this Rex, it's just gone. Like, they need to be ready to fight right away. They have no glyph.
Radiant's
word
top
placed by
tower
nothing to say.
has fallen.
Alright, Exorcism. Tiny with shot, knocking on the high ground. God King, you gotta be there.
He's not there yet. Finally TP's in.
I mean, the Rex is falling. They're watching them do it.
There goes the tower.
Radiant's top
What's your
tower
answer?
Siphon on a flyby, and Dream Coil through on a 3 as well as the Waning Rift. They've got the Yules used here by Faith. Beyond the go after flyby. D-Stone's hiding in the trees, and they're going to lose this set of racks. They'll get the Kona flyby. They've got the silence onto the Lion, so that means his lockdown is not available, and they'll get Megas.
Oh man. He just used his fragment on a Lincoln sphere, I think.
Is this hurting you? Oh, I called GG. Okay. I was going to say, is this hurting you more because you're an AM player?
It hurts deep down. Like, I really don't know.
So LGD take a 2-0 over RNG.
Very anti